Could have. Good morning. Good night. What's up? Hi. Good morning. Hey guys. What's up? Hello, hello. What up? Is that a picture of sushi? It is. What's up, you guys? I don't know how many of you have ever hung out, but sometimes I like to film videos live. Well, most of the time at this point. So that's what I'm going to do. I have a list. I have a list. I'd like to film about 7 to 10 videos today, if possible. I thought that it was really cool to have Geshelin in there. It's nice to have a throwback to 1.0. Really nice. Hopefully we get that expanded on. So yeah, the game plan today is to film a bunch of videos. Yeah, I did get Chu Yuan, although I haven't gotten his weapon. I also would like to maybe play some games later today, but that remains to be seen depending on how long it takes to film and how much I film. I find that filming with folks is better for me because I'm more animated and more just aware of what I'm doing / saying. So if you have work you want to do, or you're busy or you're winding down, then by all means you're welcome to you're welcome to hang out. And yeah, that's kind of the game plan. All right, so today's game plan. God, I swear I filmed this video. Did I not film this? I'm convinced I filmed this video. Maybe I didn't. Am I gonna play Kirby Air Rider season? Maybe. It's not really big on my list. Hey buddy, what's up? I feel like I did some of these tracks. Scary video game, but the game is scary music, but the game isn't. I swear I filmed this. Did I film this and never upload it? Am I going to stream Sonic Rumble? I don't know. I'm on the fence. I played it early. It's fine. I don't dislike it, but I'm not really sure that it makes for like... I'm not sure that it makes for like great stream content, as it were. Scary. Could have sworn I filmed this shit. Sorry guys, I'm just going back through some messages with my editor to see if I weave shit. No. No, I guess I didn't. Swear to God, I filmed this. So there was a period of time where I filmed. I gotta go to my channel. Hold on. Man, I can't wait for Where Winds Meet. At this point, I'm like so. Oh, does this say Wuthering Wave? God damn it! I'm sorry, guys. We're not playing Wuthering Waves today. Fuck! It did it again. So I'm so sorry for the false advertising. That's why. Hold on. This is incorrect. I'm sorry. We're not doing any of that stuff today. So sorry. I had a whole fucking... Filming videos is what this title should be. I'm sorry. You guys are like talking about Wuthering Waves, and I'm like, we're not doing Wuthering Waves today. God damn it. I'm so sorry. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Yeah, I know. I got totally fucked up. I'm sorry. It's the classic. No woo-what today, guys. I'm so sorry. It's because something happened on my end of things. Let me delete this. Sorry. Hold on. I gotta fix all this. I'm so sorry. It's definitely not what we're doing today. Sorry. That's not what we're doing today at all. I gotta fix this thumbnail. Yeah, so okay. Wrong stream. Yeah, it's not like there's woo-what content anyway. Grab this. Alright. I could have sworn this is really okay, so this stream is really more about like I've got no agenda. It's just like it's a place for me to Digimon finished. It's just a place for me to work, and if you guys got stuff you need to do, like that's great. Okay, I fixed the title. There you go. Digimon was yesterday. But hold on, I need to confirm. I could have sworn filming videos. I could have sworn. Steam dumpster diving. I did that. Lego Voyagers. What the hell is this? Little Witch in the Woods. Is this all like cozy games? Day? Oh, Femboy and Futa House. Oh yeah, and then I played Skate. What the fuck? I swear I filmed a video about scary games without scary music. Or scary music and not scary games. But now I'm perplexed because... Oh yeah, maybe it's here. Hello! Video music to non-gamers of all types. So mostly classical musicians. So let's watch this. I'm really intrigued by this. Yeah, this one I remember.
A lot of takes on social media.
Which I don't think I'm going to upload this video. Or really, really funny. We are capable. We are mighty. We can. No to cry. Yes, I remember that. I'm gonna. Thank you. See you again, chat. What video is this? What the fuck? Hey, what's up? Me to do push-ups. La Vogelette has Vogelette responsibility to find out. No, this was the popular games. What do you mean? Oh, maybe I didn't film this video. This came out, but this was the. Oh yeah, okay. This was the popular. This was the memes video or the hype video. What the fuck? I'm all confused. I could have sworn I filmed a video about scary VGM, but the game isn't. Chaos the Mother. Hey Sega, what's up? I know this is probably not on your radar of games to play since I don't think you play these types of games from what I've seen on your channel, but I would love to watch you play a game called Dispatch. It's the same devs that did the old Telltale games. It's honestly an amazing game. And the main character is Jesse Pinkman. Oh, hey Sega, thanks for the Prime sub, by the way. It has not been on my radar. Will I do another Game Award Best Music nomination review? You bet your ass I will. Is Dispatch really that good? It's definitely not been on my radar, but not because I'm disinterested. I just kind of was like, okay, whatever. I mean, it looks good. Aren't all the episodes almost out? Okay, this I've done for sure. I need Suki to update this, I think. Oh, Nintendo favorites could be fun today. Hey, Juan. Hey, Voxel. I have like 8. You can see them on the side. I have like 12 videos I need to make. Otherwise I would ask chat, but I have like we're going to listen to like 50 tracks today. The stories are interesting. I mean, or the choices are interesting. I mean, that's really the big thing, isn't it? Oh, this could be a highlighting of specific composers. I could do this one. Hey, Orfo, how are you? Well, that's not a bad idea, Sega. I need to think about it. Id purpose. I know you're happy over there, Hydro. This could be fun. Highlighting each composer with their photo and then like grabbing one track from each of these. I could do this. Okay. Sad video game music. We definitely have a sad battle coming up. So far 4 episodes are out in like 40 minutes and like 40 minutes episode. Okay. How long are the episodes? Warhammer I already did with Bricky, but it would be fun to sort of do my own. Shoot 'em ups. I don't think this has changed. I think this is the same. Yeah, so this list hasn't been updated. Oh no, it has, because these are the ones I listen to. Okay. There's like so much music dancing in my brain that I have one of my mods help me organize my stuff, because otherwise I can't use my brain. So I was disappointed that the shmup video didn't do 50 minutes. Oh, that's not too bad. No Darren Korb in there in the composers list. I don't know why it wasn't. I mean, we can always add Darren, of course. So memes. Okay, memes. I filmed 10 of these yesterday. So I stopped here. I filmed this actual memes. No, I didn't include where the memes are from, but I did include. Like I just talked about the songs and why I felt like that made sense that they were in memes. So this is done. These 10. Boop. Fuck. Also, guys, don't feel like obligated to stay. This is literally just like to motivate, because if I have people here, I'll film. If I don't have people here, I'm less likely to. I'll just start playing a video game. So far, I think it's mostly 2 hours. When you play, it kind of feels short. It's like a TV series. I mean, yeah, I'm not opposed to it. That sounds fun. VGM ahead of their time. I need to figure out what the hell this even means. I asked for this, but I don't actually know what I meant by saying that. So probably the limitations. Hey, what's up, B? Smasher Pass, I've already done. I started the first episode. I'll probably do this today. So I can't do this. I can't do Smasher Pass until the first episode is out because I need to see how it does. The concept is there, and I think people will enjoy it, but I don't think I can film another Smasher Pass episode until I see how the first one does. Oh, bucket list. Suki's working on this. I haven't gotten around to it. Minami no. I was thinking of doing something similar with Rare. When if people chat while I stream, it may be motivating, but then it's super boring to watch me fumble my words. Well, it's a balance, right? We had ranking ideas, title screens. Okay, Animal Crossing versus Doom. I'm still like sitting on. I should probably film this. Maybe I'll film this today. All right. You did see a song, yeah. Okay, so this is bad games, great music, and I think my angle would. I'm not going to talk about the game itself, but I will talk about the music, because I don't know a lot of the. Oh, bear. This will probably be a problem. Well, no, it's bad game, great music. Okay, might film that today. Boss battles, I think this needs to be updated. I don't know. I don't actually, you know what? I love doing these types of videos, by the way. VGM for the road. Shit. I was supposed to take a road trip in a couple weeks, but I'm not. So now I need to figure out how the fuck to do this video. I don't want to do it while driving because I don't want you people to know where I live. But I do want to do one while I'm on the road, because I feel like this video will be much more interesting. Like VGM for cooking. I want to be cooking a meal while filming it. So we'll do this. Okay, I have too many options. Banger VGMs would be fun because I'm kind of low key today. So I think we'll do this one for sure. All right, let me make a sticky for myself so I see what the fuck's going on here. Pretend steering wheel. I was thinking about just doing a green screen. I've done gym music a long time ago, Juan. We should probably do it again. Back when I was going to the... Yeah, great video game songs for motivation. I don't know why we called it this, but then... This was a mistake. This one would have been better if we had... Now I would word this in a totally different way. Now I would change the title up big time. Have I done Kingdom Hearts? No, not yet. Hey, pal. I need to. I really do. I really need to. Yeah, this Juan, I don't know. Do you remember this video? This came out right around the time that you joined the channel. What are you doing, bub? The gym. Love it or hate it, health experts say we should exercise.
I don't like it. I don't like to think about it.
It feels good to have music to help us to enjoy the moment a little bit more when you're getting pumped up. And even beyond the gym, these tracks can be used for prepping for a motivational speech.
He faces his challenges instead of just retreating to the sewers, nude, to forage for rings and
This is what we were doing a lot more like.
Go on a date. It's nice.
Really, anything that you need some inspiration for. Feel free to skip around, but if you watch this entire video, I want you to write down your favorite gym song. I will take 20 of those top songs, and I'll put them in a spinny wheel thing that will help me choose one of them, and I will cover it on this channel. I didn't do that. I lied to my audience. Okay. Whenever I see your smiling face. Great video game music to listen to while taking a dump. Oh my god. It's the only thing they fear is you, of course. There's no, what else would you play while taking a dump? Oh, that's funny. All right, let's see. So we're gonna do today. I need to do at least 5 videos today. If I do 5 videos, that would be a very funny April Fool's idea. Yes. What's up, Jay Rowney? How you doing? Top 10. Hope your dissertation went well. Or I forget you're working on your dissertation, I think. Top 10 most played VGM hype songs, I guess. Hyped OST. We'll do bad games, great music. We will do bangers. Have I heard any of John Williamson's music? John Williamson or John Williams? John Williamson is his brother. Bangers. Hey, buddy, what's up? Let's do, I think, Dead Games, great music. Did the thing I sent make it on the list yet? Oh my god, no, I still need to do that. The Umumusume. Oh, good, okay. Luna, I'll get to it eventually. Good game music to poop to. I'm sure I won't get... I don't know who John Williamson is. I thought you were talking about John Williams. I think I might be in the mood for a rhythm game video again. Rajang theme from Monster Hunter Wild? Do you mean World? I've heard that theme. You did say I wanted to do it after Digimon? Okay, I may not be in the mood for it today, but I definitely want to do it. You're right. Thank you, Sega. That's very thoughtful of you. Thank you for gifting that. Appreciate it. I did say I want to do it, and I do want to do it. I don't know that I want to do it today. Let me live. You know I appreciate it, though. Your brain is fried? It's okay. It's kind of badass kid, so I don't listen to John Williams or even... I'm kind of a badass kid, so I don't listen to John Williams or even know him. I only listen to Guitarez and Drummies. All right, buddy. Well, power to you. I'm happy for you. Scary music. Okay, scary music. Scary games with absolutely terrifying music. I appreciate you. I won't say the L word. That's where my boundaries are, but you know that I appreciate you. I appreciate that you love. Danasu, what's up? You know what I mean, Luna. What's up, Danasu? How are you doing? I think he has dementia. That's a very thoughtful thing to say. Thank you. When is Sex 3? I had to take that other video down. Sex 2 I had to take down, so I don't think Sex 3 will ever happen again. I know. Nintendo favorites. All right, I think this... And then maybe... I think this is more than enough. This is a shit ton. Hola! Let's do... And then maybe if I still have energy, I'll do Animal Crossing versus Doom. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I do 8 videos today, if I were to do 8 videos today, that means tomorrow I could start Twilight Princess, because I told my editor that I would probably only have 7 to 10 videos for this month, and I already have 4 in the chamber. Had a lovely chat with Kevin Penkin yesterday, so that'll come out next week. Speaking of Australia. Nintendo Music's actually perfectly okay. So I already have 3. I have a Smasher Pass video. I have a sponsored Duet Night Abyss video. I have... What else did I film yesterday? I filmed another video yesterday. I don't remember. So I have 3 plus the interview. So 4 is right. 4 right there. So 3. Yeah. What did I film yesterday? Smasher Pass and Smasher Pass. Oh, meme songs. That's what I did. So I did memes, Smasher Pass. Right. And then I still have the Ace Combat compilation. Okay. All right. I feel like I'm in good shape. Because I can't just take... I'm not a streamer, so I can't take too much time away from filming. Yeah, Juan, you'll freak out. Yeah, Shifty, he's a nice guy. If you're doing scary songs, I already have the list. Don't worry, guys. Watch streak. Look at you, Arch. You just gained yourself 15 streams. Are you serious? You've been lurking. Have you been lurking and watching for 15 streams in a row? Go sleep. Enjoy your college tomorrow. That's wild. All right, let me turn off chat. Wow. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate your lurks. 15 streams in a row. I hope it's been enjoyable. Okay. All right. So, all right. We chill. We chill in chat. Let's do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chat, how many tracks? How many tracks per video? I feel like 8 is pretty substantial. 8 tracks? How many tracks for a video? I guess if I talk a lot, 5. If I don't talk a lot, maybe 8, 7. Throttle, I don't know shit about Australian cricket, brother. Eight tracks means 64 total every time. That's true. That would be a lot. I would say 7, but that's because I'm biased to the number 7. That's funny. Yeah, let's just go up until I feel tired. That's probably, yeah. Yeah, well, let's shoot for between 6 to 8 for each video. Okay. All right. All right, so let's start with scary, nice games with scary music. 2. Thank you, Gabe. Very thoughtful. I think that people would really get 68 each video. Why not 69? Ayo. Okay. All right, let's do this. All right, now I need to write an introduction really quickly. Have you ever been minding your business, playing a really nice game, makes you happy, makes you feel good, and suddenly, bam, horror, terror, fear. Well, today we'll be talking about lovely games with terrifying and horrifying scary music. Thanks, brother. By the way, my name's Marco. Former professional opera singer turned YouTuber. Love talking about video game music from an emotional perspective. Thanks to my 14 years, decade plus sounds better, plus on the stage. Let's get into it. All right. So, boop. 4K. Also, guys, at some point I'm going to stop answering your chat just because actually, Juan, I don't think that game is actually tricky with copyright. I think I thought it was. Lavender Town is first, actually. Okay. Oh, I need to... All right, you guys ready? Good morning, buddy. What's up? Sleep well. What's scary? I know. It's true. That is terrifying. Are you talking about Shriek and Ori, Juan? So on this list, we've got Lavender Town, the Game Over and boss theme from Sonic CD, kind of combined, US version, not Japanese. World of Nothing from Super Paper Mario, Chaos the Mother from Abzu, which is why I thought I'd heard this before. Witherstorm from Minecraft Story Mode, Strains of Insanity from Chrono Trigger, Narcolepsist from Atelier Chalier, and Tremble from Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. I'll probably stop there, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tracks. And then I've got a second video that could be ready to go with Tears of the Kingdom, Valkyria, Azure Revolution, Kirby Canvas Curse, Ace Combat 10 or X, Skies of Deception. What's up, Best Laurent? Shin Megami Tensei 4, Nier Gestalt, Super Metroid, and Earthbound. So for now, we'll just do this one and go with it. Just the originals, of course. Yeah. Unfortunately, with fan stuff, I may open the gates to fan stuff here in a little bit, but I need to make sure that it's tricky. I actually may do a composition jam, maybe. I know I could have sworn I've done Chaos the Mother too, but maybe I did it. Maybe I did it in like a Patreon live stream or something, because I know I've done it before. See ya, Sega. Take care of yourself. I love that macro got flagged. Which Chrono Trigger song? Strains of Insanity. I could have sworn. I feel like I've done this video before. No, I haven't, because I haven't heard some of these. No, because I remember I would have remembered the 14 track. And I definitely don't remember hearing Game Over and Boss Theme from Sonic CD. Well, if I did, because I remember specifically talking about... Oh, that's why. That's right. Chaos the Mother was in a recent Scary Games, Scary Songs video. That's what it was. That's what it was. Oh my god. So I'm just spinning the I'm spinning, you know what they call this actually, Hillian? So in my research with YouTubers and stuff, this is called laddering. Laddering is when you take a successful concept that, like, you have proof that has performed well, and then you modify it slightly. So you spin it so that it's more interesting. Have I gone through the Mortal Kombat series music? Not yet, buddy. What's up, Atsuki Key? I did cover Lavender Town as well, but now it's in a different context for the video, which will be interesting. So, all right, let's dive in. All these songs are pretty short, so I'll probably stop once or twice each song, probably once. For the longer one, like Chaos the Mother, I'll probably stop a few times. No, we're not going to skip because it's part of the theme. All right, I'm going to start recording. This may do a bitrate drop. Just I'm still here. It'll just take a second. Let's see. Good morning, Dustin. Hold on. Boop. All right, no issues. Okay. Won't be looking at chat, by the way. Alrighty. Have you ever been minding your business, playing a really, really nice, comfortable game that makes you happy, makes you feel good, and suddenly, bam! Horror, terror, fear. Well, today we'll be talking about lovely games with terrifying and horrifying moments of scary music. By the way, my name's Marco, former professional opera singer turned YouTuber. I love talking about video game music from an emotional perspective after a decade plus on the stage. Let's get into it. Intros filmed. Boop. Boop. Ranking the scariest songs and not scary games. Oh, fuck. You know what? I have done this. I've already done this concept. Clap. Wait, hold on. Ranking the scariest video game music of all time. Ranking the scariest ranking the scariest songs in not scary games. Oh, I ranked them. Wait a second. From the original Pokemon Red and Blue. Oh my god, I've already done this video. I can't remember exactly what. Pulsation. Oh my god, I've already done this exact video. Holy shit. Wow, I didn't even remember what I did. Oh, but I mixed and matched. So this would have been, oh yeah, Chaos the Mother. Holy shit, I just saved myself. Strains of Insanity. Oh, I'm insane. Oh my god. And beautiful, you know. Oh my god, I've already filmed this video! Fuck! I must have... Yeah, okay, so I see what I did. So I mixed and matched shit. That's why. Okay, well, hold on. Let's fix this. Oh, I knew I wasn't crazy either. This is what happens when you output so much. Strains of Nothing, Tremble, Sonic CD. Oh, yeah. Never heard a game over music that was quite so viciously deep. Oh, yeah. Well, shit. Good thing we caught it. I was like, I know I've heard this stuff in this specific context. That's funny. Good looking out, chat. I knew I wasn't crazy. Unk dementia. Facts. Well, that's why I have all these like lists, and I need help. That's why I have Tsuki helping me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to. Witherstorm, SMT, The World of Dracula. Is that in here too? No. Oh yeah, it is. Oh my fucking god. So actually, there's enough room here for another video. But to be honest, this video underperformed. Even though it was fun. I don't think people I think people would prefer actual scary music from scary games. Tremble. Okay. So I basically did everything else. I didn't do these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Theoretically, well, no, I did. Earthbound was in this, wasn't it? Earthbound? Question mark. Nah, it isn't. Well, there's a part 2. So Narcolepsist, Gloomspawn, Feel My Wrath, Gleipnir, The Ultimate Weapon, Mother Brain, and The Place. So, okay, let's skip that. All right, let's do something else. So what was else on my list? Hold on, I got it. Well, games with absolutely terrifying music would actually be a great title. Let's do bangers. I'm so tired. Why am I tired? I just don't feel like filming, but I need to. I like to push through sometimes. Boss battles? No. Bangers? Where's bangers? Where'd my bangers go? BGM for the road. Bangers. Hold on now. I think I've done this too. Oh my god, I've already done this one too. What the fuck? It wasn't this. I think I did this video too. Man, that Shmups video. No one was into that. Racing game. It's like I'm coming back to work after like a month off because I've been playing games so hard. Uma Musume. This video is great. Best and worst Soulsborne credits. Pokemon. Did I do this video? Ranking the scariest songs and not scary games. The best music from new game releases. Best menu music. Okay, no, I guess I didn't. I swear I've listened to this, though. Oh, no, I have not. Vegas theme I most certainly have never heard. Ooh, I like that. Mute City, I think it's just there's some overlap. Yeah, that's fine. Sonic Frontiers. Oh, I can't do this because of Carpenter Brute. And there goes the copyright. Gotta cross this out. I love Carpenter Brute. This one's also not copyright friendly, unfortunately. I don't know why. Well, probably because it's like a band. Nine Souls, War Thunder. Oh yeah, this is a nice list. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Nathan, sorry. Who doesn't love a banger when it comes to video game music or music in general? Something that makes your head spin on its own. Or what? That's a weird. Anyway, I love bangers. Bangers are awesome. Who doesn't love a banger? Today we're going to be listening to a bunch of banger songs from awesome video games throughout the time of video games. I'm really excited about it. My name is Marco. I'm a former pro opera singer turned YouTuber. I love. My name is Marco. I'm a former pro opera singer turned YouTuber. I love talking about video game music from an emotional perspective after a decade plus on the stage. And yeah, let's dive in with Lufia 2, the savior of those on Earth. Gotta start over. Oh, see, is that a loop? That's a smooth loop. So I love that. I mean, okay, so Lufia 2. Lufia, I don't know anything about Lufia. I don't know about anything about Lufia 1, and I certainly don't know anything about Lufia 2. But what I would tell you is that this music is obviously full of power, full of gumption. Now, all of these tracks are probably going to because it's a banger video, right? But there's something so impressive to me about the hopefulness, and it really feels like you pull your sword out of your scabbard, you raise it in the sky, and you say, I will not be defeated today. I will not be stopped. I will not be put in a position of weakness. I'm going to strive forward and march into my destiny. And I think part of the reason why we have that is, well, there's two. That pulsation throughout the entire thing is ever present. And I think like that's the intensity, right? And then over top of it, though, we have this beautiful melody. Ba ba be ba 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 da da ba ba be da da. Right? So that combined, and then you get some really nice timpani, bum, 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 bum in there as well. All of those components, when you put them together, mix them up, put a little dressing on it, create a beautiful little banger salad, what you end up getting is this sound of conviction, right? The sound of possibility, of determination, of the sun rising in the sky and marching towards success and towards, optimism in the face of adversity. And I love it because it's galvanizing, isn't it? I mean, in all these tracks, I'm going to repeat myself a lot in this video, I think, but like there's something really empowering about this particular sound, and it feels maybe because of the like MIDI or the sound font, but there's a real like vulnerability in it. It doesn't feel like put on. It feels very genuine and very like honest, and I really like that. Obviously heroic. I love this little corner too. And so the fast things there, all of those things kind of help the momentum. And so it feels really, really empowered. Ba, 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 ba. So the short rhythms there have this intensity about them that kind of helps us feel like, oh no, this is definitely a dangerous situation. This is definitely a dangerous situation where we could feasibly die. And yet we push through to the other side and we say, no, 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 no. No, I will not. You know what I mean? It's cool that it sort of, yeah. And obviously this is also the second pass. Right here, we switch again. You hear the timpani, boom, boom, bum, 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 bum. And you get the little counter voice going, ba 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 ba, a little harmony there. And then you're also getting a little trumpet in the back going, ba 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 ba, as if like, yes, you can rise up above and conquer it, you know. So it's actually like a pretty like hefty sandwich here of music, which is really awesome. Yeah, I love that song. That's awesome. You know, is it a banger though? That's the question I have. I mean, again, I think the definition of a banger is sort of like obviously something that gets you amped up and makes you feel like you're ready to, you know, heave a heavy boulder or go into battle or just vibe and just have a great time. So, I mean, I definitely think that it's heroic, but it feels more like, you know, conviction in a dangerous battle, in a dangerous moment, more so to me than I guess what I would define as a banger. But I mean, it's a lovely little tune, isn't it? I mean, really, really impressive stuff, and it's just fun, you know. Hey, Bloomberg, what's up? Next up, we've got Vega's theme from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Street Fighter 2. Now, Vega is actually one of my favorite like designs in Street Fighter, and I've never heard his theme, and I've never heard this particular remix or rendition of it from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I'm excited about this. Oh my god, that's oh my god. Ba da 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 ba bi da 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 ba da ba 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 bi ba 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 bra bum ba di brum ba da di da di da di da di rum ba dum ba ba. That's Franz Liszt. Sorry, I just lost myself there. That's Franz Liszt, Hungarian Rhapsody number 2. I don't think that's a full-on reference to it, but I grew up listening to that particular Rhapsody, Hungarian Rhapsody number 2, and wow, that's cool. I'm gonna restart because I love that sound. Yes. So it shows Vega as this very classy. Ooh. Oh, Spanish guitar style? Like a flamenco style? Okay. Adding layers. Okay. Ooh, some dissonance. Are we leaning into some notes out of the chord? Out of the key? So we're tossing it. We're tossing it melody to different places. I love the lower piano here. Just doubled up in the right and left hand. Oh! That's awesome. I love this tension. I think that was a loop too. Oh yeah. So what's really cool is that it certainly describes Vega, and obviously this is a remix on the original Vega theme, which, out of curiosity, bear with me for 2 seconds. Vega theme, Street Fighter 2. Yeah, I mean, honestly, amazingly, like this, they really retained the sort of like integrity of the piece. Vega is such a debonair, dashing, confident, dangerous, sort of. Is Vega Spanish? I mean, I'm assuming. Vega's a masked claw fighter from Spain. Ah! And he uses, that's right, he combines ninjutsu with Spanish bullfighting. Okay, so that's really cool. So I mean, throughout this piece, man, what a vibe. Man, what a vibe. And I love how this starts. I love how this starts with the lower part there, as if to say, Toro, come here. You know, like this really like, come at me, you know what I mean? And I think that's really the thing. It's a banger, yes, 1,000,000%, but it's also got a lot of grace in it. There's a lot of flow. And I think if we could, consider like Spanish bullfighting, there's this like give and take with it's a dance more than anything. And that's why we get the flamenco elements or tango elements in it. He's also Vega is a bit of a showman, so I also think we get a little hello, you know what I mean? See, and even there, it's as if to say Vega like takes off his mask for a second. And he says, "How are you?" You know, he greets you, but it's a little bit of like a dangerous. You see the danger in his eyes. You see the fear, the danger in his eyes towards you, and then he puts the mask on and he's like, "Let's get started." You know, you know what I mean? I love that. And then you're in the battle. You're in this duel with him, you know, it's like, and again, he's very like flowing with water kind of. He jumps up. It's really, that's really it. And I think that's why it makes it such a banger, is that it's like this moment. It's just 1v1. It's you and Vega. And you just know that this guy is agile as hell, fast as hell. And he's jumping over you. He's twisting you around. And you're just trying to like boom, 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 take the hits. And then shoryuken. And then he's like, and then he jumps up and he flips over. You know what I mean? Like, it's chaos. But it's very dance-like and very organic and fluid. And I love the sense of danger that we get through the instrumentation with the guitars. And of course, that main violin. What a delightful piece. And both, I mean, both versions from Street Fighter 2, but certainly from Ultimate here, Super Smash Ultimate. Just an amazing sound. Really, what a delight. I could have listened to that the rest of the day. Let's go over to Octopath Traveler 1, They Who Govern Reason. This one's a big one. Some nice bass movement. Pulsation again. Ba, 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 ba. And I just want to stop really quickly. I mean, what a gorgeous... First of all, the Octopath Traveler soundtrack is very meaningful to me. I played it every day while walking from my apartment in Geneva to the Université de Genève, where I was studying French in 2018. So the Octopath Traveler soundtrack is very meaningful to me. It kept me a lot of company for those 5 weeks that I was in Switzerland, and I was very alone, and just a gorgeous soundtrack. But in this case, what's really constant for me for a lot of these pieces is obviously the fast rhythm, because they're bangers. But what's really cool is in this particular case, you get that and you get the sort of hit ba-bee, ba-bee, ba-bee on the boom chicka boom. I don't know if I'm assuming those are on the strong beats, but what that does is it really just it's just awesome. It really like keeps you alert and awake and tense, and it's terrific. See there too. Nice lower trombones, brass. Descending scale. That's danger, yeah? So it's interesting here because we actually become legato. So all of this has been fairly rhythmic. Legato meaning to connect. Legare in Italian means to connect. Now we get into that, because before all this, we obviously have a melody and stuff, but most of it's fairly rhythmic. And then suddenly with the strings now, and that's where the shift happens. So the first half, and then we also have that really beautiful that's descending down thing. And that's where the danger comes in this fight. Like this is where all of a sudden we're face to face with something that could kill us. But we're not going to give up hope. It's just that this is a pretty dire, stressful situation. And then when the violin comes in and that solo violin, and we get this kind of melodic legato section, that's where we can lean into the idea that we are ready. We are not going to give up. We're going to continue to fight, right? Really nice harmony there. And it's cool because Nishiki-san here does something really interesting, because we actually include a little bit of inorganic electronic sort of pulsation. Again, I think all that really does in my mind is raise the stakes a bit. So it, not only does it keep us in that pulsation rhythmically, but it also just has this terrific sense of stress and a little bit of something unnatural, right? And I think that's one way you can use synthetic to produce a sort of otherworldly sound, even though we're still very much in a classic orchestral compositional place. And then we kind of just shift up, right? We're not done with being danger, but repeat the pattern. Oh. Listen to the bass guitar kind of. Body. Tension, sustain. Ba, 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 ba. And then we're back into that idea. Ba, ch, 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 ch. Ba, 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 ba. Body, body. Ba. I love this. And that's really where the tension comes in. The tension really comes in on those hits, right? Ba-beep, ba-beep, ba-beep. So it's the same thing. We're kind of repeating ourselves here a bit, but well, I think it's a loop anyway, but a really nice transition into the original idea, right? It's just a really, really dynamic, tense track that makes you feel like your back is against the wall, but you still have your sword out, you know? You're still like, no! You know, and then you're back against the wall. And so there's a bit of give and take there between the, I would say, the lower register instruments when we, you know, talk about the sustained trombone or the percussion, especially that bass, booty, booty, that signifies danger as well. Ba-beach, all that stuff, right? Those are hits. Those are hits. And I love how they're fleshed out in the music themselves. I love that too. We go up. Oh, we're up. There's those trombone hits I referenced. Just descending down. Yeah, it's a lovely piece. I mean, it's a really, 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 I wouldn't even say it's galvanizing so much. It is about like fighting for your life and being like, okay, I have got to push through, right? It's really interesting. I really like that. Let's go over to Guilty Gear 2 Overture, Diva Valentine's boss theme. Also, hey everybody that's popped in. I'm just filming videos, so I'm not as responsive as I normally would be. Hope you guys are doing really well today. I'm just filming this video, and we'll have time to talk in between my next one. So thanks for popping by. Feel free to be, you know, have this on while you're working, or if you're off on your whatever you're doing with your life today. I hope you're well, and yeah, I will talk to you later. So Diva. All right, so I already said what it was. Let's listen. Okay. Oh, interesting. Whoa. Okay, now we lead into the organ. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. First of all, Snowy, thank you so much for the raid. I'm just filming videos. That's why I didn't say hello right away. So, in my mind, and Nathan, you can just cut off before the raid noise. Nothing wrong with it. I appreciate you raiding those, Snowy. This track is interesting because it didn't really. You get bored from anime music. Is Super Smash Bros. Anime to you? Lufia 2 is like from Super Nintendo, brother. I could see what you mean about like maybe Octopath Traveler, but I wouldn't even call that anime. I guess if you think like sprites. So the thing about this that I find kind of challenging for my own personal taste, I actually am not crazy about this theme. There's some really interesting things that this game does that are really, really gorgeous. So to me, this feels like a transformation where it's Valentine's final form. And I think what happens here is that it's almost like our friend becomes this unholy relic of what they used to be. And so all of a sudden we strip away like that veneer of friendship and we're left with this brokenness that we have to put down. We have to fight this thing, right? And so this song is really, there's a even though it's loud and kind of chaotic, well, that's intentional, right? There's a degree of sadness that exists in it too, because we're having to put down something that we love. There's a sound in it of tension throughout. And while it is a banger in the sense that it has a really fast BPM, it moves really efficiently. It's very, it's chaotic in an exciting way. You do feel this sense of like, almost of wanting to hold back, but not being able to because we have to fight, we have to work, we have to do the thing that we have to do, right? So like our job is to fight Valentine's final form, and yet we don't really want to, which is why and then it's interesting because then all of a sudden the organ takes over and we get that beautiful, I love that little vocal riff that occurs. Oh, right. When the organ kicks in, that's when we get like real, like, this is it. Like we have to, we don't have a choice. This is the moment. Like we have to take charge. We have to do this. Our whoever we're fighting is no longer, an easy battle. We have to double down. But I'm not crazy about that. It was kind of like very one note, one volume the whole time. It definitely is. The electric guitar is shredding like crazy. It's a really cool like, I also love the beginning because the beginning is all vocal heavy, which I think that's when the transformation kind of happens. But I enjoyed the chaos of it. I enjoyed the meter changes, the constant propulsion. The thing about Guilty Gear is that there's so much in it, and there's a lot to uncover. And I'm always down to hear more Guilty Gear, to be honest. Especially because most of the stuff I've heard on this channel is from Guilty Gear Strive. So hearing stuff from Guilty Gear 2 is something I've never done. I don't think I've heard very much, if any, from Guilty Gear 2. So that's cool. Anyway, hey guys, what's up? I hope you're doing well. Just filming a video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I'll keep it to 7. So Next up, we're actually going back to Super Smash Bros. We're going to Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and this is, of course, the remix of F-Zero Mute City. I don't have like super fond memories about F-Zero, so like I'm not. This isn't like a nostalgia take, so I'm really curious to see. I do love Brawl soundtrack a lot, but I haven't heard Mute City, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. Here we go. I love the piano use. Oh, that's fun. Ba-da-da-da. Oh, didn't do it. Oh, I know this song. Oh, we go down, we dip in dissonance there, essentially. Nice double guitar there. That sounds like octaves. Oh! That I love this part. This part twists so interestingly because it like goes down and then we get the tension. So by now, in the course of this video, hopefully you're hearing some similarities between a lot of these tracks, which is the high BPM, the fast BPM. The other thing that you might be noticing about these tracks at this point is that we're constantly having this sort of subdivision that occurs in the sort of grounding or supported bass part. And whether or not the strong beats are here or there or wherever they are, the thing about this is that there's just constant momentum. And that's really across the board in every song we listen to from all the different genres and styles. They all sort of, now this is similar to the Guilty Gear track, obviously, but there is a similarity in the propulsion that's at stake here, and the propulsion that's always up front and center. The other thing that's really interesting about this particular track is how melodic it is. Now that's actually in direct juxtaposition to the Guilty Gear track that we just listened to, which was less melodic and more of a very high intensity, high octane, emotional momentum. This one really deals with melody. Right, so like that's the motif, and that's really that sound of like, I gotta win this race, man. You know, we gotta drive fast. Well, that's Sonic, but you know, we gotta go fast. But the point is like that's the crux there. So when we go back up, it's almost as if like, no, I gotta do this. You know, that's the intensity. Oh no, all right, I can do this. All right, here we go. And then we go up, and then we go. I gotta do this, man. I gotta. You know, like that's the intensity there. And then the riffing is like lapping the corner and like. F you, buddy. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm going to be in first. And so that's the kind of stuff that makes this track unique. It makes it interesting, and it makes it obviously a banger because it keeps us going. And it's like, oh, no, you got to do it, man. You got to keep pushing. And out of curiosity, I want to listen to the original version of this. It's from the Super Nintendo, if I recall. That's the last time I ever played an F-Zero game. Yes. If I'm honest with you, I actually love how pure this one is. This one is just like no frills, no thrills. It's just F-Zero, Mute City, like you know exactly what's going on. You get the trumpets, you get the the do 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 in the bass. You know exactly what's in front of you, and what your ears are hearing is just kind of natural, right? Like there's no layers, and like yeah, I mean obviously the remix is I'm sure very cool, and who doesn't love electric guitar? I certainly do, especially when it's melodic like this. But there is something about just enjoying this sound that I think really really delivers, and that's why it's a classic, obviously. So let's go back to fighting games because that makes sense. Bangers will exist in fighting games. Let's check out Blaze Blue. This is Gluttony Fang. So I'm going to tell you right now, right off the bat, this is definitely better to me than the Guilty Gear track. Again, not to like compare, but what I can already tell this is going to go in a melodic direction, which is I think far more interesting to me personally. I don't want to keep ragging on that Guilty Gear song. It was fine. I liked it. Fine. It was okay. But this, I can already tell, this is going to have a direction melodically, and I'm really intrigued to hear. So sharper rhythmically, actually. Yeah. So again, what am I going to point out? Again, same rhythmic idea that we've heard basically in all of these tracks, right? However, the difference here is how rhythmic the rhythm actually keeps, like the structure of the rhythm actually keeps us engaged. So I think as humans, that some of us are, we naturally respond. Maybe it's because let's go back to the ancestral times, smacking coconuts together and picking up rocks and breaking them. Like there's something very like primal about rhythm. Rhythm is the fundamental. I mean, rhythm is everywhere. Anybody home? Anyway. Rhythm has this soundscape. And this feeling, it moves us. I don't know. There's something so like, I'm sure an ethnomusicologist or an anthropologist has better understanding of why we are so connected to rhythm. But I mean, this is just the basics. There's rhythm everywhere, and this is cool also too, because the piano is really interesting here because the piano is very improvised. And obviously this is a track that is built around fighting and power. Let's keep listening though. So we're going out, I think oh, this is cool. Oh, that's dope. Oh, that's cool. That's a give and take right there. Ah, that's interesting. So the melodic part, that part ends up feeling more like a button than it does its own little musical idea. So I'm kind of hoping that we would kind of take off and go in a different, more melodic direction, but we pivot right back to this hardcore rhythmic section, rhythm. The hardcore rhythmic section, which is really neat. I think it's cool to be like, what'd you say about me? And then all of a sudden we go up into this melodic thing as if to say like you're punching this guy in the face. And then all of a sudden you get a moment of power, and then you're thrust back into like this sort of squaring off thing. It's cool. Isn't that interesting though? That's like it's amazing to me to have like this sort of jazz improvised piano where they probably like they were just like, yo, write whatever, but it has to be within this rhythmic scape, right? So it's like, and so it ends up giving way to the idea that, you know, fights are all a dance. And there's this push and pull that we get in this track regardless that makes us feel like, man, I don't know how this is going to go. And the piano having this sort of jazz improv sound ends up feeling really like, damn, how's this going to go? You know what I mean? Because it becomes unpredictable because there's, you know, accents and flats and sharps, and, you know, there's a improv nature to it, even though we're in this sort of rhythmic structure. Right there, you know. Also notice the stops that we get. So we reset a lot. Now we're back against the wall. You're like pinned down, elbow in the neck. What are you gonna do, you know? There's chaos here. There's some real like crunchy chords in there. Oh, what? And then this is the reset, melodic reset. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting track. It's definitely a banger. Is it my favorite banger of all time? No, I'd say no. I mean, it definitely has things that are really, really satisfying about it. There's such interesting musical landscapes within it. I love the piano especially. I do love the rhythm as well. I just think it could have been, I would have been happier with a condensed like 2-minute track there where, you know, it's a very intense piece to listen to for, well, that's why it's a banger, right? you listen to bangers to go to sleep, although maybe some of you do, because you're deranged. I like that track. It's cool. And yet I also don't. It's not my favorite. Really like the piano. Thought it was I also, you know what, now that I'm ranting about it, I also like that we kind of always reset. There are like these moments where we meander and we go off and we're fighting, and then all of a sudden either it's like, okay, round 3, or it's like, well, my bad. It's like in a boxing match when someone like goes too hard, and all of a sudden, you need to take a step back, and the referee breaks you up and you reset. That's kind of the sound that I felt through that piece, which was really cool. I take offense. There's nothing deranged about it. Fair. Next up is Sonic Frontiers, Cyberspace 4-3 Rumble Rave. Sonic Frontiers does have a pretty dope soundtrack. What? It's crazy, okay. Whoa! Random ass piano. Hold on, before I get motion sick and throw up everywhere. So what's interesting to me about this piece is really the sense that you get Sonic here, and it's interesting because Sonic Frontiers, I think, now I haven't listened to the entire soundtrack, but I'm in my Sonic journey right now. And the one thing that I would say about Sonic Frontier soundtrack is that it does do a great job of encapsulating Sonic's speed. And I think that's something that's really present here. Because you could just picture like going off the loop-de-loops and just like pushing go and going 250 miles per hour, right? There's a speed in this sound. I'm not going to say it's the most awesome track ever. It is dope, but it's not. I'm not going to put this on in the car. I'll probably get a speeding ticket. I'll probably crash. It's a great theme though for speed and to feel like you're going just like fast as fuck, boy, fast as fuck. So I think that while the song is definitely not my favorite in the Sonic musical lexicon, I do think that it's so representative of speed. And I also love this little piano part where we stopped. I'm going to catch my breath and keep pushing play. And the repetition here is cool. And there's some drum and bass back there, I think. We speed up. Nice. Man, it definitely pops though. definitely pops. It's absolutely a banger. There's no doubt about it. That is a bangerific banger track. It's just so incredibly satisfying to listen to. It's exciting. It's wild. It makes you out of breath. You can't listen to that and not feel like you can't, like, you have to dance to that track. Like, it's this, again, just the frenetic energy of it is really, I think, what makes it really exciting. And again, throughout all of these tracks from top to bottom, the thing that we've noticed the most is the fact that the rhythm is always prime and center. We're always going. Right? Like, that's the key here. And while there is melody involved, oftentimes banger tracks are bangers because the rhythmic integrity of it is fast. The tempo of it is fast. The rhythm is frenetic. It's subdivided. It's short. You know, so I think that that's awesome. And bangers are great. And who doesn't love bangers? We all do. That's why they're bangers. They're awesome. If you want to hear more of these, definitely drop some other bangers in the comments below. Thanks a ton. Feel free to join the Meatball Kingdom Discord if you want to. Feel free to subscribe for the Patreon if you want to support me and my editing team directly. Patreon.com/MarcoMeatball. Thanks a ton, and I'll see you later. Bye. Whew. Chat, I'm tired. That was a good one. I didn't love all those tracks, but I definitely thought that all of them provided bangerific banging. You know what I mean? Really cool stuff there. I'm definitely looking forward to the second half of the next video of this, because there's some really good stuff. We didn't do Nine Souls, Vodon, oh my god, War Thunder, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Metaphor, Baten Kaitos, Celeste. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. All right, what's next? We did bangers. Let's do, we're bangered out. Amen. Once my foot's better, I gotta start walking again. My foot's feeling okay today. Also, I did not know that Keiki Kobayashi did stuff for, hey, thanks, Ty. Thiaus. You're about to bust out the glow sticks. Why didn't you, brother? I did see your message. I didn't realize that Keiki Kobayashi did stuff for Tekken. That's crazy. You're a music producer, Blue? Thank you. You don't have to do that. You can just message. You're already a patron. You don't need to donate. As a producer, I love how well balanced that track was. None of those synths were too loud in the ear. But yeah, it was super well balanced. I agree. That's such a rave track too. I think maybe the BPM is a little bit too fast for a rave, but it would certainly get people pumping for sure. I'm not gonna say no. You just don't need to. He did do stuff for Soul Calibur. I've heard some of that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, Blue.
Give me your money. Thank you for supporting me directly. Thank you so much for donating.
Let's do, okay, I'm not going to do rhythm games because I think I'll have a heart attack, but let's do bad games, great music. Where's the TTS? I need that thing to pop. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to turn the TTS off. Streamlabs? I don't even know where the TTS gets turned on. Is it Streamlabs? I think so.
Marco, you considering doing more opera content like you did for Faust?
Yeah, maybe. Dude, I'm starting to outgrow it. I'm starting to outgrow opera, which feels really weird to say. But I'm starting to feel like the push to the joy I once had talking about opera. I mean, I still find joy in it, right? Obviously, but I'm starting to feel like I don't have the like joy of it anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's not like not who I am anymore. It's a part of me, but it's not me, if that makes sense. You know? So that's confusing. Marco, have you filmed the Smash or Pass vid? If not, will you do it this stream? Hey, Son, so I filmed one on my own. We could do another one today. I was kind of going to wait and see how the first one did because I have 50 tracks ready to go. But it's like I kind of want to do one just to see proof of concept and to see that people will fuck with it. And then if people like it, then we can proceed. Does that make sense? Let me just lower the raid volume. So you have a list for the good music with... Yes, I do. Everything's already all set. So this is Bad Games, great music. And on this list, I think we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to try for 9 this video. We got Mighty Number 9, Dynasty Warriors 9. Again, obviously, subjective if it's a bad game. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Reanimated. I mean, yeah, I'm obviously not opposed to do more, but I need to it's like a come to Jesus moment that I need to have with myself. Smash or Pass of what? Oh, just Smash or Pass Video Game Music Edition. Pretty straightforward. So this will feature Mighty Number 9. I don't even know what that is. Dynasty Warriors 9, Mega Man X6, Blue Reflection, Anthem, Sino Alice, Forspoken, Tales of Legendia, and Dragon Guard 2. Now, I don't know if these are actually bad games, but this is community. So I'm going to blame you if someone gets mad at me. Totally Reanimated. No, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. Juan, are you still in Japan? I think realistically, I'll probably do 3 videos today. But maybe more. Definitely want to do Nintendo favorites. I think I'll do 3 today, 3 tomorrow. I would like to start Twilight Princess ASAP. But I do have to do my job too. Oh, you're back home? You're in Chile? Oh, okay, you're back. Oh, good for you. Welcome back. Dynasty Warriors 8 was worse, but also had no good music. Oh. Okay, so that doesn't work out. I already told you. I forgot. There you go. I forgot. I've not listened to much at all. Mighty Number 9. All right, I'm going to push start record. Again, the bitrate might be weird. It was not weird. I don't know why. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. It's very annoying. Okay, so we'll do up to Drakengard. Boop. Okay. You ever buy a game, think it's going to be the most incredible thing you've ever played, and then it turns out that it's actually incredibly mediocre and or terrible? Well, today, I asked my community for a list of bad games with great music, and boy, did they provide. Today we're going to be diving into a bunch of tracks from bad games with great music. If you have anybody to be mad about whether or not these games are actually bad, don't take it out on me, but do take it out on my community, because it is their fault. Starting off with Mighty Number 9, this is Beyond the... What is this track called? This track is called Beyond the Watery Vortex, Mighty Number 9. I love the bass already. Oh. I love that. Are you kidding? That's delightful. Oh my god, I love that. Are you kidding? Random key change, okay. Loop. Think so. What a transition. Yeah. Okay, first of all, what the hell? I love that. So this does that thing, right? That thing where we essentially it feels like it's I think Mighty Number 9 it's playing on that Mega Man sound where obviously it's taking like it's taking the 8-bit 16-bit sound qualities and then obviously in a modern approach. I love the echo on it. Also, the thing that's most shocking to me is how melodic it is. So this is twofold. So in this, what's really interesting is that there's tons of rhythm. Right? So mix this with this melodic feeling of like optimism. And you really get this perfect combination. I mean, it's a delight, isn't it? It's just like a beautiful piece. It's interesting. Like there's this real feeling of like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be, I'm capable of great things. I can mold the world. The world is in the palm of my hand. There's this optimism. This also like a boyish feeling of naiveness. It's interesting. There's like, it's like a young, carefree, enthusiastic, I can do great things. I love that. Like, isn't that playful? Isn't that playful? Ba-dee-da, ba-dee-da. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Right there too, this rhythmic ba-dee-da-dee-da-dee-ba-bee-ba-ba. You know what I mean? And then right there too, that's another reason I talk about optimism, because it goes ba-dee-da-dee, ba-dee-da, bee-da-dee, as if to say like, oh man, come on, we can do anything, you know, be-da-dee-da, be-da-dee, ba-dee-da. Oh man, that is a really nice piece, you guys. I mean, I don't know why Mighty Number 9 is a bad game. Again, I don't actually, this was the list that was given to me from folks that were like, these are not good games. But I love that. And that's the thing too, I think, like, not every game is great. We know that. Some games come out broken. Some games brick we use. Other games are not good just because the gameplay sucks or whatever, right? Like, but there are artistic aspects to games that that still deserve merit, even if they're, you know, they're bad, which is interesting. Dynasty Warriors 9. Is this why is Dynasty Warriors a bad game? 9. I played the new one. I liked it quite a bit. I actually like the Musou sort of combat style. Let's pop over to the Cruelty from Dynasty Warriors 9. Holy shit. You know, it's interesting, given Dynasty Warriors, like, I actually hear the horse, like, marching. I mean, really interesting, again, here is another example of, like, mixing and matching classical instrumentation coupled with, like, some synthetic and stuff. Obviously, it's an epic track. Like, holy crap, like, mixing the hardcore, I mean, that's a hard electric guitar, right? Like, that's, like, just massive. This would qualify as a banger in my book, but, like, to combine it there with like, rich classical full orchestra writing is very unique, actually. I mean, we don't often hear, I mean, I know there's, like, classical metal fusion stuff that's out there now, which is sick, but this the power in that sound is pretty voracious. You know, the mixing's odd though. Do you notice that the thing that we hear the most in this particular recording is the percussion, not the like, I feel like that would be the part that would be more interesting to hear, so that we would want that to be fuller and more up front. So, okay, not that it matters, but I find that kind of interesting. Wow. Oh, wow. Chorus? What the fuck? Oh. That's insane. Is this supposed to be a loop here? I love the tension even there, though. Ba-dee-da-dee. Like, that's a crazy line. Boom, ba-dee-ya. First of all, holy crap. I mean, like, what a crazy piece. I love that it's called The Cruelty. And to me, when I listen to this song, what crosses my mind is, imagine, you know, you watch some atrocity. Imagine you watch some atrocity across the battlefield, and it gives you this moment, or maybe something terrible happens to your friend, or, you know, to your squad mate or whatever, and all of a sudden you feel this bubbling sense of rage, and then you just say, you know, to arms, and you raise up your sword, your spear, or whatever, and you're on your horse, and there's like 50 dudes, let's say 1,000 dudes for Musuo references, and you just like go, and you just full speed ahead, right? And that to me is the sound here. This is really like, it's not galvanizing. It's not galvanizing, because galvanization is more like it's a bubbling. This one's out the gate. It's just like ready to go, right? It's ready to knock you out flat on your ass. There's a momentum in the piece that's just unrelenting. I do think the mixing there is odd. I would have liked more of the orchestral electric guitar to be front and center. In this particular rendition, I'm hearing the drums nonstop, which is, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. But so I mean, it really feels like we're like launching ourselves forward, doesn't it? And it's really like, get off my lawn, you know, like there's this real tension in it that's is delightful. I'm sad to know that Dynasty Warriors 9 was mixed / bad for some folks. I wonder why. I definitely think like Dynasty Warriors does, it's weird. I think Dynasty Warriors it's maybe like Ace Combat, where it's like hyper niche, and you either play them or you don't. I've always been kind of fascinated by Dynasty Warriors, but I will say I didn't finish the new one that came out. But it was at the end of 2024. But boy, the stuff that I played was really fun. Shit, maybe I should go back to it. Yeah, really cool track. Really cool track. Hi, Vika D. How are you? I'm just filming. Sorry. Hope you're well. Oh, Mega Man X6. I just assumed every Mega Man was good. Okay. Inami Temple. Why is Mega Man X6 bad? I always love that though. That's how there's like a certain sound font here that we always like lean into when it comes to temples. Bobby, 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 bo, 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 bo. Like that sound is so like, you know, the cavern, the dome. You know, there's a, you know, you feel like the religiosity on either side. There's like flames and stuff, you know. Plus, but it's interesting here though, because it also has this bass, which is kind of fun. Random improv. Okay. Bro, what a track. Holy shit. Yeah, like it's cool because you get a little bit of the like reverb, which makes it sound like it's you know, like choral or like an invitation for prayer. But then the random improv. So I mean, obviously we're fighting within the temple, and obviously that's where the improv kind of comes in. It's almost like you step into to have this place of holy worship. All of a sudden, you just are getting like your spider sense tingles. You turn around, and you're like, oh shit, I have to fight. And then all of a sudden you're in a fight and like throwing pews at people, and you know, like there's a torch and you grab it. It's like, but it's also like got the suaveness to it, which is really unique and interesting. I mean, it's definitely a sound that feels very homey. I've always sort of pulled away from this style of like style. I mean, this is like a classic video game sound. Not quite beeps and boops, obviously. MIDI and synthesizer. And it's so interesting how much music has in games has evolved and really become its own thing. But also going all the way back to like classical time period kind of conventions, right? And everything is kind of genre bent and what have you now. But what I would say is that this MIDI sound and synthesizer sound is still so emblematic to me about what video games can sound like. And this particular track is clean. It's really cool. And I really like the double voices there as well. You know, it's a nice track. I gotta say, I love how smooth it is. I love the improvisational nature of it. Basically, everything I said before is true. It's a bop. Really, really fun. It's too bad that Mega Man X6 apparently is a bad game. But you know, in terms of his music, well, no budget was spared. That's very good. Blue Reflection. What? Kosuichi no Kakusura na Kiku XEX? What the? Wow. Wow. Holy crunch. You gotta have the key change. Yeah, okay, so Blue Reflection, I'm assuming, is a game about an anime girl with a sword. Holy EDM. I mean, I love that track. I love Kosuichi no Kakusura na Kiku EXE. I mean, like, what a treat. Like, what a treat. It's so propulsive. It's so energized. I also love that it's, like, also, like, you know, like, there's a little bit of that, you know, like, there's a little bit of that, you know, like, there's a little bit of that playful, you know, there's a playful energy in that sound. Like, the energy there is like, I'm going to destroy you, but also I'm going to be cute doing it. You know what I mean? It's definitely prevalent. And I think that makes it fun because also, like, it's this fusion of EDM and, you know, a bit of orchestral writing. I mean, minimally, that I think is really, like, badass / adorable all at the same time. So it's fun. I mean, I don't know. It's just like a really, really fun piece. It's also just heavy and hard and satisfying and a really a joy to listen to. Like, yeah, that's terrific. I like that a lot. Hey, Marco Vibes. Oh, also, hey, Slackosaurus Rex, what's up? I've always had a question about a Monster Hunter theme that I know you enjoy. There's a certain part that I personally don't understand. Hopefully you could give me some insight. Sure thing. I'll film another song and then I'll circle back if that's okay. Otherwise I'll lose momentum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll save Sino Alice and Anthem for the Dead Games video. So let's remove those. Boop. Yeah. Okay. I hope you guys are doing well, by the way. Thanks for hanging out. I know I'm not engaging with you, which is whatever, but hopefully you guys are having a good time. I certainly am. It's fun to make these videos very much, and I hope you're having a good time. Ba 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 beep ba beep ba beep ba beep ba beep ba. Ba 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 boop ba dee ba ba beep ba boop boop. Huh? You're good? That's good. Okay. Is my brain still braining? Yes, I do believe my brain is still alive. All right. Val Hazak. Oh, I love that theme. First minute is very on brand for them, but at about minute, music's an upswing in the beat and doesn't feel very death-like or gloom. Okay. Val Hazak. That's because I think it's about Val Hazak's majesty. So when we go up, it's like inviting the it's inviting the joy. It's inviting the joy of Val Hazak, his reverence, his beauty, his power, his ability to still be the GOAT, even though he's dying. It's essentially like I forget, he gets infected with the sickness, right? And then that's what does it. So I think that's where that comes from. Yeah, I think so. What's up, Mage? Don't worry about it. You can take a nap. You can take a nap anytime you like. So let's keep her going. I just need to take a mental break. So we're gonna pop over to Forspoken. So Forspoken, I don't know if the hate for Forspoken was excessive. I played it a little bit. I mean, it's fine. I don't think it's a bad game per se. I don't necessarily think it's a great game, but I think it lies somewhere in that like middle of the road kind of category. I don't think it was so abysmal or terrible, but obviously this is completely an individual perspective. But what I would say, Bear McCreary, I believe this is the main theme. This is Reclaim Yourself from Forspoken. I actually think I've heard this before. It's nice. So again, it's another one of these things that has like this forward momentum and this propulsion that's really, really satisfying. And then, so obviously the choir symbolizes danger, threat, fear, death, destruction. You know, it's an enemy. But then it's interesting because the theme is really, it's called Reclaim Yourself. But at the very beginning of this, it's actually about avoiding danger. You can feel her like jumping and trying to avoid being destroyed. Oh, wow, that's really cool. See, you hear that? The bram bum bram, those tingles, those tinkles, those. I don't know what the appropriate word to say. The triangle, bram bum bim bum, the little top upper. That's I think reclaiming oneself. That's where we start to begin getting into the awakening of the self. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that's cool. Do you hear how suddenly it takes on a different sound, and now it takes on a sound of optimism, whereas before it was really, really, you know, pressed in and kind of a desperate feeling, where now it's like, now it's like, oh, something might be happening. A little bit more heroic. So we still get the momentum here with this movement in the strings, low strings. Okay, musical shift, idea shift here. Yeah. It's cool how in that corner, that's when suddenly we step into ourselves. That's when we say, hey, I am here. I'm alive. I'm going to do something good for myself. And that's where we get the moment of empowerment. And the chorus was really lovely there. It sounded like the children's chorus or you know, certainly a sopranos, altos, I think. And that was lovely. And then we pivot back, though. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. Especially that low chorus right there. And I believe there's a loop there. Yeah, so I mean, it really is an interesting track. And the thing is, McCreary is such a phenomenal composer. It's just amazing that they got him for Forspoken. You know, so again, a great example of a terrific soundtrack with a sort of middling or bad, I guess if you want to use that word, bad game. It really felt like throughout this entire piece, like it's a battle, but it's also like it's about like shedding your skin and really stepping into who you are. I guess in this case, it would be considered, I suppose, a galvanizing track because it you know, it really, I think there's an empowerment within it, even within this space of danger. There is that moment right in the middle that we heard where we, you know, kind of ascend or wake up, you know, which is, I think, really cool. All right, let's check out Tales of Legendia. This is Tales of Legendia: Land of Peace. Oh wow. See, so we're emulating an Arhu. I like the pulsation. Wow. Wow. I love the choral backing here. It's divine. That's cool with the trumpet and the chorus doubling. Nice movement. Similar moving together, even though in different. Wow, honestly, that's my favorite piece of this whole video. I have to be honest. There was a majesty about it, this sense of wonderment, and this feeling of being in just a bright, warm, protected, safe, almost. A ritualistic place, a protected, peaceful. I mean, God, you can feel the wind blowing through the air, and the wind is gentle. It's not harsh, and there's a reverence in the sound with that beautiful male chorus underneath, and some terrific doubling that goes up throughout it. I mean, really, what a majestic piece, and it's incredible because if the game is bad, Tales of Legendia. This is part of the Tales of series. Oh, I feel like Tales of has kind of hit or miss. Some Tales of games are incredible. Berseria, Vesperia, Xelia, which I've been meaning to get to since they've just remade it. Tales of Grace's F, I heard, was good. So, I mean, like, it's interesting how Tales of, some of them are hit or miss, or the series in general is hit or miss. I hear Tales of Arise is good, but then some parts are weak. So anyway, I find that this was really, really just sumptuous and rich, and I actually love that piece. That was beautiful. They clearly put all their budget into the soundtrack in that case. if the game is truly bad and or not very good. I wanted to pop over to Drakengard 2. I always thought that Drakengard was just these games were just a little bit unpolished and a little bit unrefined. I've never heard that Drakengard 2 is a bad game per se, but what do I know? Let's pop over to Fate from Drakengard 2. Oh, Piano concerto. Shut up, that is amazing. What the fuck? Bassoon? Oh my god, the way, oh my god, this is a masterpiece. What? The oboe and the flute coming in. The harp. Wow, the lower piano register causing disaster. Wow. Oh my god, the piano is magnificent. What? And this whole track is misery. This whole track is sadness. This whole track is decay, death, trying to survive in the dying light. There's this sadness that lulls us, and there's danger as well in the piano, in the lower register. I mean, this the awakening. Wow, my God, I would pay such good money to hear this in a symphonic performance, and mix it with some Chopin or Mozart concerto. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. And this is the thing that kind of kills me, is that someone should arrange like a 15-minute arrangement of these tracks, smash them all together, and create like a symphonic tone poem or a proper piano concerto. Because I mean, like, unfortunately, the piece, to its benefit, is 2 minutes and 46 seconds. And yes, you could put it in an orchestra format, but the problem is it would need to be longer to be on stage, I think, or we could do it anyway. But like, when I hear stuff like this, it gets me going on the idea of like merging classical music with game music, combining the two, and creating this like monumental concert, and not even telling people that the music is from a game, and then watching their eyes just, what is this? Who is this composer? And like just having people awaken to what is possible within the realm of video games and the classical music symphonic landscape. And that just tickles me pink. Like, the idea of that is that's the dream, baby. Like, that's the thing that I think about sometimes, and it's like, wow. What a majestic piece. I mean, the piano, just so sumptuous, so rich. The lower register, creating that sense of tension. The bassoon doubling with the piano at the beginning. Then we build and build and build. We add, the oboe and the flute, and then the harp. And then all of a sudden, we're just thrust into this journey, this push and pull throughout it that just feels really despondent, desperate. The lights are going out, and then you try to fight against it, and yet you can't. And, the closes down on you, and your eyes get covered, and suddenly there you are, and there's still fight in you, but you don't know how to pull past that, and you don't know how to get out of that space, that darkness. Majestic. I love that, clearly, if that wasn't enough. Well, this is just a couple examples of great music. This is just a couple examples of great music from bad or, I suppose, mediocre games. I have quite the list, and there's certainly more to cover. So if there's more that you can think of, definitely leave that in the comments below. If you want to join the Discord, the Meatball Kingdom, definitely check out the links on the channel. And in the description. Definitely support the Patreon if you want to support me and my editing team at patreon.com/MarcoMeatball. Thanks a ton, and I'll see you later. Bye. Stop recording. Okay, that's done. We didn't get to Sonic. I know they're going to be upset, but we'll do that in the next one. Okay, so that's that. We've done those. So that's bad games, great music. Whoop. Yeah. You're a meatball knight. Yes, it's true. I don't think I'm going to do 8 today. There's no way my brain is going to allow that. Rhythm games. Let me change my priorities. What a busy stream. Well, you know, Bloomberg, it's just because I want to play Twilight Princess, but I got to do my homework. I love playing video games as much as the next guy. But I'm a YouTuber, and my job is to put out videos. I love to stream, but we got to put out videos. That's the job. As much as I would love to just play games all day. One more. I think I need to do more than one more, buddy. Dead games, great music. I think it'll be next. And then let's shift the priority. Bangers, and I've already done these two. How much do you feel my scope of music has widened? Oh, I mean, exponentially. There's still stuff every day that I listen to that I do not know. That blows my mind. Do I remember any of it? Not necessarily. Do I know it if it comes up in conversation? Yeah. There's so much stuff. To this day. I mean, I've covered almost 2,500 songs. There's so much. There's so much. There's so much. And yet most tracks get dismissed because of not being popular or trendy, you know, which is why it's important to make sure that we cover those things because, you know, they deserve their place in the sun, as it were. One tiny second. I have to check my email. Okay. Chat, you tell me what you want next. Dead games, great music. Top 10 most played, the most hyped video game songs ever, part 2. Rhythm game video. Games with absolutely terrifying music. Oh, no, that's part 2, I guess. Nintendo favorites or Animal Planet, Animal Crossing versus Doom. Nintendo, of course you would. If no one else speaks, we're doing Nintendo. Dead games, great music. Music games with... Top 10 most played video games. Rhythm games. Games with absolutely terrifying music. Part 2. Nintendo favorites. Animal Crossing versus Doom. I just got to put on a persona if we're doing Animal Crossing versus Doom. Games that got lost to time. Nintendo. Rhythm games. Oh my god, Nintendo wins. All right, Nintendo. We'll do Nintendo. Looks like dead games. You mean like dead MMOs? Like anything, like Anthem, Sino Alice, Out of Service. We'll do Nintendo. It's fine. We'll do Nintendo. It's fine. For Nintendo, Raiden's boss theme. Oh, I did that a long time ago, Ice. You can check that out on the channel right now. We'll do Nintendo. It's fine. There's a lot to do. Best license. Gabe, why are you a troll? Why are you a troll, Gabe? You want me to get in trouble. You want me to not have a job. That's fine. I'll remember this. I'll remember that. Well, Guild Wars 2 is not dead. All right, so we're going to do, in this video, we're going to do, hey, Nolman, what's up? We're going to do Fire Emblem Awakening. We're going to do Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We're going to do Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. We're going to do Yoshi's Woolly World. We're going to do Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. We're going to do Pokemon Scarlet Violet. We're going to do Bravely Second End Layer. And maybe... Oh, that's a lot, though. Fuck. I don't think I have the wherewithal. Okay, wait. So, how many videos did I want to do today? Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to do Nintendo tomorrow. Or Twilight Princess. I think I'm going to stick to Monday. So, this will be the last video I film. What time is it? Oh, it's almost... It's 1:30 already? Fuck. Guild Wars 2 is pretty dead? You think so? I feel like people are there. People play. Does Nintendo come after your reactions? No, I don't think so. Hi, Nolwen. I think I already said hi, but... all right, so let's do... we'll do Nintendo favorites. These guys are done. Okay. No, Mage meant Guild Wars 1, which, I mean, it doesn't have a super alive population, but it definitely has a population. All right, bad games, great music. We did bangers. We did Nintendo favorites. Or we're about to, which means tomorrow I will do dead games, great music. Another another most hyped VGM. And then I think, hold on one tiny second. We'll do, I feel like, we'll do what? Have I done this already? No. I have. I've done one of these already. Fuck. Video games forgotten by time. I already did one of these. Man, I feel like I gotta come up with better ideas. I gotta come up with better ideas. I'm running out of ideas. We'll do more memes tomorrow. We'll do memes tomorrow. Another memes video. Memes video. Will you ever do a series on how different countries make video games music and how they shape stuff? That's probably a little bit too detailed for what I would be able to do right now. I would probably do a... actually, I need to do... H1. Especially right now. I would probably do... I would probably do a video featuring music from different countries. Like Tekken, right? Who includes like music from Brazil or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more inclined to do that than another Kirby video. It's true. most depressing sad. Yeah, actually, we have a battle coming up, and I do have a sad VGM here. I've done a try not to. I've done like 2 try not to cry challenges. I've also done, and then I have a Warhammer video here I want to do. Yeah. Okay. Rhythm games with absolutely terrifying music, part 2. Animal Crossing versus Doom would be funny. Battle of the Big Sad. New World is now dead and has some good music. You're right. I should include that. Poor New World. So sad. Try not to laugh video game music songs. I do need to maybe film another meme video. Or another like try to make Marco laugh video. I don't know that there's a lot of like funny songs. Okay, so the worst Nintendo music ever made. I'm sure that'll go over really well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can maybe, let me see if I can do 10. I don't think I'm going to be able to because my brain is starting to hurt. Concord have any good music? I don't know. I don't think so. It'd be worth checking though. It'd be worth checking. I don't think nothing good came out of Concord, unfortunately. I didn't even get the chance to play it. I mean, I bet you it played fine. Man, what a fucking failure though. Terrible. Have I heard Fantasio's opera and Duet Night Abyss? I sure have, Kalu. It's great. Terrible songs in great games. I don't know that there are any. I feel like when there's a great game, the soundtrack is also great. You know? You only like Concord Grapes. All right, so we're going to do Fire Emblem Awakening, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, DKC, Yoshi's Woolly World, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Bravely Second, Metroid Prime, Splatoon, and maybe Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Star Wars theme. I also have Star Fox Assault, Earthbound, Animal Kingdom, or Animal Crossing, Animal Kingdom. Oh, I do need to record the Deadlock main theme at some point. It was in the second day I did the Duet Night Abyss playthrough. You pray that Gabe in response to my email. Never send one email. I have to send another email to Gabe. I actually should follow up. So wait, I said I wanted to do 10 videos for November, right? Let me take a look. Because maybe I'm okay. Maybe I don't need to. All right, hold on. Videos to edit. Duet Night Abyss. Meme Songs Part 1. Smasher. Why am I doing this PR thing? Smasher Pass 1. So that's 3 videos. Then I just filmed Bad Games, Great Music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nintendo favorites I'm about to do. 6. Plus I have some sponsored streams. So maybe I don't have to like go crazy. Oh, I have a non-gamer coming out, so that's 8. I have another Patreon live stream that's edited. That's 9. And then it's November, so then I have my indie game video that's coming out probably today or tomorrow. So that's 10. Okay. All right. So we're good. So actually, I could start Twilight Princess tomorrow. Nurosama? No. No Nintendo November. Welcome to welcome to NNN. I'll still film tomorrow though. I'll probably film before I start Twilight Princess. So I'll film 2 videos tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully Smash or Pass does well, because I would like that to be a series. I've enjoyed that. That's really enjoyable. All right, let's do it. Let's film this one, and then I gotta go watch Edge Runners after this. I was supposed to do it yesterday, and I didn't. So I gotta watch 4 episodes today. Tomorrow. Was Smash or Pass VGM still on the table? Yeah, I filmed a proof of concept yesterday. So my hope is that it's good. If it does well, then I will do more. Neurosum, cool. Reacting to other communities' original songs and critiquing could cause more community mingling. That's true, and or terrible things. It's unclear which one it would do. I also have a Warframe video I can do. Reb's favorite Warframe songs. That's very niche, but people in my community like Warframe. No, I didn't include the Kevin Penkin video, which should do well. Everyone likes Kevin Penkin. 1, 2, 3. So I'm actually very good. I don't need to go crazy. But I could front load a bit so that then I can just, because Xenoblade is coming out in December. I'm going to play Xenoblade Chronicles 1 in December, and I know that's going to take at least 70 hours. So I need to... It was yours. Was it yours, Kirby? All right. Well, yeah, I'll still film tomorrow. Okay. 1 second. And then I also have Where Winds Meet, which will do well, and I'm sure I'll cover some of those. You just finished Ace Combat 7? You cried? Oh, fuck yeah. That's amazing. That's fine, Kirby. I'm sure it'll be really fun. That's amazing. That's such good news. Congrats. Congrats on finishing like such an amazing game. That's so exciting. Now you're going to have to find a way to play 4, 5, and 0. Yeah, your ideas do tank, but I still like you, so it's fine. We'll make it work. Listen, I've done a proof of concept. Hopefully it works. I can also iterate on it. We got to give every idea at least 3 tries. Right? So it's fine. All right, let's pop into some. Let me start recording. The bitrate might struggle here. Let's see. Sometimes it just doesn't. Man, that's so annoying. Okay. Well, everybody loves Nintendo most of the time, but I think everybody can agree that Nintendo's music is truly awesome. Today we're going to be checking out a bunch of tracks from Nintendo games, a wide variety of them. My name is Marco. I'm a former professional opera singer turned YouTuber. I love talking about video game music from an emotional perspective. After a decade plus, I just thought about what I was saying, and that's why I stuttered. I love talking about video game music from an emotional perspective after a decade on the stage. Let's dive in, starting off with one of my favorite tracks of the Nintendo lexicon, and actually one of my favorite Fire Emblems, Fire Emblem Awakening, Id Purpose. You know, now I've covered this on my channel once before, and I'll probably cover it again because it's just delightful. And we should really never shy away from re-listening to pieces of music, because every time we approach them, so music is interesting because music doesn't necessarily change. What changes is us. So what changes is how we connect to, listen to, and feel about music as we change. Life happens, we get older, and Id Purpose is just one of these truly monumental tracks of saying, like, I'm never going to give up. Right, like we can talk about like the intricacies of the, you know, the beautiful chorus going up, be da dee da dee da dee da da ba dee da be da dee da ba dee da 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 da. You know, like, yes, that sound is absolutely there to invoke this feeling of commitment to oneself, to invoke this feeling of never giving up, to invoke this feeling of like believing in yourself. This is truly one of those galvanizing songs that invites us to really look inward and then move forward. And I love that about it. I love that they use the accordion. I mean, honestly, like Fire Emblem Awakening, I'm only at the like near the beginning of it, but the presentation and the way that the game showcases the characters in the world is really, really, really awesome. And I'm not a tactics kind of guy, but Fire Emblem Awakening is probably, I would argue, my favorite Fire Emblem game, just based on how it makes me feel while I play it. Not necessarily like the best game ever or whatever, like just purely like from vibes. Fire Emblem Awakening is terrific. And I don't know, there's this real warmth in this sound that makes me feel like anything is possible and that I can traverse just difficulty. And I love that. It's just like, it's amazing to be able to talk about it because it feels so, there's just something so inviting about it, isn't there? And I know the history, and I know like Fire Emblem Awakening was the one that like sort of began the resurgence and the renewal of Fire Emblem. So this particular track holds a lot of special meaning for long-time Final Fantasy, don't kill me, Fire Emblem fans, and for good reason, I think. Let's keep listening. And before we kick into the chorus there, I think one thing that's really worth noting there is that this whole thing is really the momentum and the rhythm. And then you get that beautiful legato line with the accordion over top, which is so like, you know, it kind of flows. There's an improv quality to it. It's very, it's kind of peaceful, isn't it? Even though it feels like we're heading into a battle, the accordion and the sound of the accordion in general is kind of a quirky, playful one. And yet, I think it's also like deeply, there's a traditionality about the accordion, maybe because of the cultural implications of the accordion itself. Like, I mean, I when I hear accordion, I think of Italian songs, popular songs, classical songs, Neapolitan songs. This is what I grew up listening to. The accordion was something that was not far removed from my existence. And so when I hear it, it feels very rooted in itself, very, very culturally apt, very, very, very present, very fun, but also can also derive this beautiful emotionality out of us when we listen to it. It's I think the accordion is not an instrument that I feel most people are like, got to take the accordion seriously, but I do think that it offers a wonderful shade of color that is worth paying attention to. And then the timpani comes in, and the chorus is rich, right? The strings, there's doubling in there, which is also really evocative. And it's in unison chorus. Upper register. And then we pull all the way back. Right? It's very pulled back. Emotional. And then we get louder. Come on, men. Rally rally. Let's go. Rich. The drums are popping off. We're building. slow down. Da, da, short, staccato, boom, ba, ba. Organ, the accordion's still going. This is really acknowledging that our death may occur. Now we get some really nice movement here. Isolate your ears. Hear both the sopranos and the tenors and basses. You hear that? Got the altos in there now. The men are saying, we're gonna die. And the sopranos are like, we believe in you. You can do this. We're not going to die. We can all live. Very traditional writing here. Part writing, 4-part harmony. Rich instrumentation here now. Big orchestra. Sustain. Rhythmically, we're already in the original thing here. Watch this transition. Listen, listen. Right here. We're in. We're still in. Boom. Oh my God. What a shift. What a shift. And that's masterful. That's masterful because the rhythm in I guess in the, let's consider it the bass. The rhythm is already established. And then everything around it kind of crunches, hides. It's almost like a quick change. We pull the curtain, whoop, and then we pivot over and we go into this again. See, and I just want to say one thing too. Obviously, we don't have the benefit of necessarily of having volume changes or dynamic changes here. But one of the really cool things about repeats is usually, in a classical sense, you would do repeats in a different way. The repeat the second time has a different value and meaning than the repeat the first time, right? So, well, it wouldn't be a repeat. You get what I'm saying. So the amazing thing is here, the context changes from the beginning. Here it's like we're standing in line of battle, and now our hands are on our hearts, and we're pledging to, go into battle or gather or, really unite forces. There's a shift in context, even on a repeat of music. It doesn't have to be right. Who knows when this plays? I don't know. Well, you do probably, but I don't know. And that doesn't matter. What matters is like the feeling we get when we listen to it, right? Let's do a couple more minutes. And I think one of the other things that makes this track really cool is there's very subtle swells and reductions in volume that I think they kind of build this wonderful ebb and flow. All these little things, those create tension. And they're magical. They're magical. Absolutely one of my favorite video game tracks. It's impossible for me to know what my favorite video game tracks are. At this point, I've literally heard like 3,000, if more probably. We're really getting thick in the paint here with tracks that I've heard in my life at this point, which is great. Now, obviously, I don't like every track I've ever heard, but I think Id Purpose is definitively one of my favorite video game tracks, probably in my top 20. I don't even know what my top 10 are, but it's pretty close, and for good reason. It's just such a joy to listen to. It's terrific. Hey, Ruka, how are you? Sorry, I'm filming. Hope you're doing well. Next up is A Life Sent On from Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Let's check that out. Actually, hilariously, I DM'd Yasunori. I slid into Yasunori Mitsuda's DMs, and he actually responded. He was very, very nice. I asked him if he wanted to come on the channel. He said he couldn't, but he said he called me Marco-san, which made my heart melt. Thank you all for always listening to my work. I am also delighted that you're enjoying Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because I sent him that we were listening to the soundtrack. Due to company policy, we cannot accommodate appearances on YouTube or whatever. However, please continue your excellent streaming. Best wishes, Yasunori. And needless to say, I fangirled a little bit. I was really, really excited. I'll find a way to get Yasunori Mitsuda on my channel, some way, somehow, but or not, and that's fine. In any case, let's listen to A Life Sent On. Oh, this track. Oh God, yes. Note the nakedness of this. It's just the flutes, right? And then we get the two onseers. No! What? What the why is it so short? That's bullshit. I was like sitting here having my moment, ripped it away from me. I mean, yeah, what's there to say, right? I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to mention how ungodly beautiful that is, right? There's a rawness in it. Like, ultimately, obviously, it's a song of. In context, I think that this song is magnificent. I mean, I have played this far into Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I've never committed to one of these games, but I will be doing a playthrough. I may have already finished that playthrough, depending on when this video comes out. Finally committing to Xenoblade Chronicles in one way or another. Yeah, there's something really special about this sound. It's very raw. It's very honest. It's very pure. There's no ill will. It's just about life and about death. Really, it's about death and carrying souls to the sort of the promised land or Elysium or wherever, heaven. You know, like there's the sound in that is very. It has so much heart, and it's simple, isn't it? I mean, it's like pared back. There's nothing crazy about it. But when the orchestra sort of gathers and it kind of lifts up those flutes, it's almost like the flutes are the dancing spirits being escorted out into where they belong by that orchestra, and it's just absolutely lovely, absolutely lovely. So, yeah, I really, really love that track. Hey, Semi, how are ya? Hey, Rosa, how are you? Moisture, what's the topic? Nice to have you. The topic is video game music. I'm just filming videos, but I already have everything set, so I'm just filming it with people because otherwise I'll never do it. And I like to have people in the chat. Okay, so we did that. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. So I'm not the biggest Donkey Kong Country fan. I know. What? It's not that I don't like it. It's just that they're... Hold on, my dog opened the door. It's not that I don't like Donkey Kong games. It's just I'm absolutely terrible at them, which understandably makes it so that I don't enjoy they're fine. I just don't. Yeah. Anyway, I know that the music in Donkey Kong games is phenomenal, and Miss Abyss from Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is probably no exception to how good the music is in these games. Let's check it out. So it's interesting how the piano is in the gaps of the rhythm. Harmonica. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting choice. Yeah, you know, it's got its charm. It's not my favorite piece, but it is a vibe for sure. I also appreciate that we're sort of mixing and matching instruments, of course, there with that harmonica. The essence of it is very peaceful, even though Donkey Kong games and platformers like this are very rarely chill. This is guiding us in a way where it wants us to feel relaxed and loose, so that we can continue on with the level. And yeah, I mean, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, I think I beat it on a flight many years ago, and it was great fun, minus the raging. There's something about giraffes that happened that I can't remember now that filled me with blood boiling rage. And I do platformers do kind of bring out my you know, the anger. It's the anger inside of me. But there's just something so I wouldn't say inviting, but there's something really warm about this piece. Ba ba da dee da, ba dee da dee da dee, ba dee doo dee, ba dee da dee da dee. It's like, oh man, yeah, this is nice. You know, there's a sort of vibrancy about it. It's very like, it's all right, man, relax, which I really appreciate. It's a nice piece. It's not something I would want to listen to on my own per se, but I really enjoyed it for what it was. Versus Bunsen the hot dog, Yoshi's Woolly World. Okay, you have my attention. Love the percussion though. This is what I thought a hot dog would sound like. Oh my god, slap bass all day. Holy. Crazy slap bass. Some doubling with the upper register. Is that cowbell back there? What? It is. My god. Oh. Conga? Oh wow. Bap, bap. Way more rhythmic than I anticipated. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool use of synthetic. It kind of cuts the sound out. That's fun. Bop, bop, bow. Bop, bop, bow. Bop, bop. Bow, bow. Bop, bop, bow. Yeah, I mean, hot dogs, who knew? Who knew? I certainly didn't. Yeah, it's got so much character and personality. It's not my favorite song at all. I don't care for it. But what I would say is what's really satisfying about this piece is how much personality is laden within it. Like again, Bunsen the hot dog pops off, and the bass, the slap bass, is specifically, in my opinion, Bunsen's theme. Oh, Bunsen the hot dog bun, Bunsen, amazing. So the bass is actually Bunsen. I can't say Bunsen. Just Bunsen, the hot dog. So the can I do this? The bass is the slap bass especially is like Bunsen's like taunting Yoshi. You know, like I just see it. What are you gonna do, man? You gonna come after me? I'm a hot dog. My name's Bunsen. You know, like there's a like Bunsen doesn't care. Bunsen doesn't care. Hey kid, what are you doing? You want to have a hot dog with me? You know, like this is kind of how he talks, Bunsen. You know, hey kid, I'm gonna fight you. You know what I mean? Like there's a like a he's lowbrow and he'll fight you and he doesn't care. You know, the slap bass is so exciting. It's such a cool sound. I really have not heard nearly enough slap bass in my life other than watching Davey slappers, you know, and Alex Wakala. But yeah, I don't know. The vibes are really cool with this track though, even though it's not my favorite. There's I really appreciated how vibrant it was and kind of edgy and a little bit like, you know, yeah, fun. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, which people rave about, and I've never played it. By the time this video comes out, I will have finished a playthrough of Twilight Princess, so if you want to check me out playing Twilight Princess, definitely do that over on Twitch or YouTube. Well, YouTube, because it'll be VODs. It might also be happening right now, depending on how terrible I am at the game. I might still be playing it by the time this video comes out. Let's check out Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Oath to Order. For whatever reason, you writing checkmate simp made me think I had to check some message that involved a simp. My eyes just crossed trying to understand that message. Checkmate simp, huh? Huh? I said, what happened? All right. Zelda Majora's Mask, Oath to Order. Wow. Oh, that's so nice. So what a nice resolution. Ba-dee-da. Going down the steps. In truth, it's bizarre to me that people say that The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is the worst of the Legend of Zeldas, because to me, the way it sounds like it's the best. Like there's so much seriousness, and I was rage baiting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for rage baiting. There's some serious, it's the best. It's the best Legend of Zelda. I haven't played it. I actually really want to, but there's a seriousness in this sound, right? Obviously it's like you know what it feels like? It feels like a ceremonial burial, or it feels like we're coming upon a truth or a reality that is absolutely broken, right? A truth that is we've been impervious to it, and suddenly with the chorus, it's more of a quality of a dirge or a death toll or death knoll, a death bell, whatever. And I think there's a bleakness in it, because if you think about it, the instrumentation is just chorus mixed in with that harp going blum bum bum beam. You know, like it just, there's a loss in this sound and a feeling of just absolute decay. Bottom of the barrel, ground zero, everything is effed, you know? And that's, I'm not swearing because this is a Nintendo video. I think I swore earlier in this video. If you're watching this Nintendo, I did not swear. So I think we keep it family friendly here. So I think that's why this sound is so mature. And I think Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is probably the richest in mature texture for a Zelda game, because it deals with the fact that that moon is coming towards us at all times. It's existential. It's death. It's sadness. It's you know, what do you do when life is slipping and that moon with that terrible face is coming closer and closer and closer to you? How do you continue to live? You know, and I find that the themes in Oath to Order musically support that feeling of like, almost like giving up, you know? Wonderful bass riding as well. Beautiful track. And also really the amazing thing here is how supported that is. In the bass. Really keeping us sort of supported as the sopranos are guiding us on their way down. As it dies out, right? Really, really evocative piece, a gorgeous piece. Now I'm really intrigued to play Majora's Mask. Definitely will be planning to do that in the new year as we mark 4 years of this channel. Unbelievable. I'm woefully don't understand Zelda. I've played Wind Waker in 2025, which I really enjoyed for the most part. I don't love puzzles. I don't like to be challenged by video games. I am already challenged by life. But puzzles are fun when they're, when you're playing on stream or enjoying it, and you have the brain to do them. But yeah, I feel like I'm woefully uneducated in the music of Zelda and also in the games of Zelda. Besides Wind Waker, Oracle of Seasons, and soon Twilight Princess, or including Twilight Princess. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Area Zero. I have heard this before. I had True Green 7 come on and showcase this. A lot of tracks from Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Yeah, let's listen to this. I've heard this before, but it's really interesting. Yep. Love the twinkling here. It's sort of like embarking on witnessing an otherworldly being. Forgot about that. Great. This is so cool. So, okay, wait, that's so cool. So obviously the twinkling is the sort of otherworldliness, the celestial whatever. But then you get this terrific ba-be-da-dee-da-be-da-dee rim. When we cut off like that really tightly, what that does is it creates tension. Really cool. Really cool. I also love how when we hit that low, there's a crunch, and that crunch is slightly dissonant. It's really cool. Oh, I forgot how good this is. Wow. Slightly like dissonancy, slightly crunchy. Wow. It really is something, isn't it? That's a really special track, isn't it? That's a really special track. It's so like ethereal, but also like, I don't know, like it feels like you're stepping foot into something that you shouldn't be a part of, you shouldn't see, you shouldn't know. And then also it's like witnessing, and if I recall, I've heard this before, so I feel like I understand the context based on what I remember, but it feels like you like wander into this laboratory, which I'm pretty sure it's in a laboratory, and I'm pretty sure this is where that Pokemon is. I don't know, I can't remember any of the, I should play these honestly because they work beautifully on the Switch 2 Love the vibes. I think I got Scarlet. Can't remember. But it feels like you're like seeing a giant tank. I'm just spitballing here. Just hear me out. A giant tank with a massive Pokemon in it. And it's like, is that a god? Right? Is that like a celestial being? It gives me Princess Mononoke vibes a little bit, like the the spirit of nature, or I forget the name of the with the deer with the face. If you haven't seen Princess Mononoke, you should. Anyway, yeah. So it's a very like majestic, scientific, otherworldly, like all of these things kind of smatter together, and it's like awe and also terror. Right? It's awe and also frightened. It's awe and also fear, which is the same thing as frightened. Like there's an energy of it of like, holy hell, like mesmerizing, like mouth agape, looking at this thing like what is happening here? You know, it's so cool. It's so cool. I think this loops, but let me just check. Yeah, it's a loop. Okay. Dope track, actually. Full stop. Okay. Boop. How's my brain? Great question, Marco. How many songs have I listened to today? Probably 35. 7. At least 20. At least 25. At least 25 tracks. All right, I can push through for 3 more, I think. Yeah, I can do it. 3 more. I won't do Kirby today. Sorry, I know that you're upset. I'm cooking a little bit, so I'm not going to. Da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da. All right. Bravely Second, End Layer, Battle of Providence. So Bravely Second must be the second Bravely Default. Bravely Second 3DS. All right, I'm really curious. This is Vivo. Bravely Second Rio, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Rio, composer. This is Rio. This is Bravely Second, End Layer, Battle of Providence, and I believe this is Rio. Rio? I think. Naoshi Mizuta. Rio. Okay, let's check this out. I've never heard this particular track. Dude, like, okay, I think most people probably sleep on Bravely Default, Bravely Second, Bravely, the other game that came out. It's crazy because the music is bananas, and you can hear it right away from the quality. This is a Nintendo 3DS game, and the music is mind-blowing. I don't. Okay. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. like Battle of Providence. It feels like a fight to the death, and I think like part of it's because the rhythm is so fast. Obviously, we also have the electric guitar in there, but the chorus is what really sends it home. I mean, I think like the chorus makes it feel like this is really a fight between heaven and earth. And now, of course, those are the tropes in any good JRPG. Although maybe those are somewhat tired. It depends on who you ask. I definitely think like Bravely Default is such an interesting. Bravely is such an interesting concept in balancing the mechanic between Bravely and Default. I actually should go back and play Bravely Default. Right now I'm playing Dragon Quest 1 Remake. So that's kind of my JRPG, my classic JRPG fix for this current moment. But the music here is so intense. And I think it tells a really powerful story about what it means to like, really face God head on. And really not look back and not surrender and not give up and not, back down, really. Your back is against the wall and you say, come on, baby, bring it. You know what I mean? That's really the feeling in this. And there's actually doubled there. That's cool. It goes up in pitch. It changes key. That's cool. See, and that's cool because it goes da 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 while the chorus is going ha ta tu, and it almost feels like the cycle continues, right? The cycle never stops, so we're constantly moving while the chorus is in there being like being the oppressor, while we are constantly trying to get out of this cycle. It's really neat. You hear that? Tap, tap, tap. And this is unison movement with the strings in the chorus, besides the men. Really nice sustain there. Oh, it gets a little creepy here. I know it looped, but one thing that's really cool about this is the fact that in the beginning the guitar really takes the front and center and the chorus is in the background, and then by the end of the piece we actually swap, and it sounds to me like the chorus actually becomes the front and center one. And that's really cool. That's such cool doubling. There's also a lot of like push and pulls and ebbs and flows there as well that I think really speak to the constant tug that the battle kind of takes us on. There's quite the journey in the piece of music. I'm really impressed by that. And again, I guess it's time to re-download Bravely Default, because it's just so spicy. You know what I mean? Like the tropes that come up are not dissimilar to any other tropes in a lot of JRPGs, and yet the way that the music enhances that moment is fascinating and really cool. Let's see. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the video is currently 46 minutes of yapping. I haven't heard it yet. No. So Metro Prime Splatoon. I feel like 7's okay. 1, 2, 3. We had some Donkey Kong in there. We had Yoshi. We had Legend of Zelda. We had Pokemon. We had Xenoblade. We had Fire Emblem. I feel like that covers a lot of like classic. Not sure if I have the energy to do the other two, Metroid Prime and Splatoon. I feel like those could just go on another video. Yeah. Yeah. I think we stop there. Let me do an outro. Actually, wait, how long is this? Staff credits. All right, let me push my, hold on. Calamari Incantation. That's only 2 minutes. I can do that. Let's check out Metroid Prime staff credits. It's so interesting, you know. Metroid's music is so fascinating to me because so much of it has this like sort of electronic synthetic sound quality, right? And a lot of it's not melodic, but in this case, I don't know how Metroid Prime is per se because I haven't really listened to a lot of Metroid Prime's music, but this obviously has a lot of fascinating crunch and twist coupled with the male chorus or because even though it's staff credits and it's credits music, it doesn't really feel resolved. In fact, it feels like or it feels like we've gone on this crazy journey and there's still questions out there that have yet to be answered. And so we feel like we're in this constant state of like, well, what the hell just happened? You know what I mean? Because it just doesn't feel at ease. It doesn't simmer us down. In fact, it keeps us up on this kind of tension. And it feels like the male chorus is sort of unraveling the mystery, that the mystery is still there. The seed of doubt, the seed of mystery is still hidden within that. And the electronic crunch is sort of is twisting in a way. It's really interesting. Actually, on the flip side, I also think too, I think that actually represents Samus. I think that represents the journey and the sort of like sitting back and being like, holy, what did I just do? You know, especially because it's staff credits, so I'm using that as some context. But like, it's like, man, all right, taking off the armor, whatever, however she does it, like, you know, or starting, or it could also feel like, all right, well, the job's not over. You know what I mean? Like, it's really interesting. Yeah, like that's uncomfortable, isn't it? I mean, it's just, it feels like things are unsettled. Even that, that descending down doesn't feel very optimistic. So that's cool because it coalesces. Look at that unison movement. That's awesome. The chorus in the back. Oh. Yeah. Wow. That part near the end where everything kind of coalesces, like I mentioned, and it just starts to go into unison. That is so cool because to me, that's like where it's like, oh, it's done, you know, or we finally did it. It's almost like everything else before that was sort of wide lens, and all of a sudden we go, whoop, and it comes into close focus, and then we end up, you know, we connect with the, you know, like the big picture. Really interesting track. I've heard great things about Metro Prime. I feel like I should play it. Let's check out Calamari Incantation, Squid Sisters, Splatoon. I recently became head over heels with Splatoon 3. I love it. It is incredibly enjoyable. Oh, this track. I know this track. You know, it is bold, isn't it? It is very bold. I mean, obviously it fits the context of Splatoon unbelievably well. It feels, you know, it's got the vibes, but it's I'm not going to say that I'm crazy about that, but I am so impressed that we go all, I mean, I know that Splatoon sells out concerts. Like it's like, I know that. I've seen clips from like these sisters like dancing and singing holographically in concert stage, and it's packed. And it takes such courage to be like, and creativity really, to be like, I'm going to go ahead and create this soundscape in this sound font using, you know, basically, you know, I don't know how you want to call it, this type of like, you know, tentacular sound, basically fully nasal and like, you know, it Squid Sisters makes sense. Like it's so silly, it's so playful, and yet I think embracing those qualities makes it serious. And I think that's awesome. Like it's such a, it's not my favorite. It really isn't. It's not my favorite. The one song that plays when you're almost up on your timer, I love that song. That song is cool. Like when it's like 30 seconds to go or whatever, and you're counting down. I love that. But it's definitely, it's funky, it's freaky, it's a little weird, it's super weird, and it just kind of works. And it's just Nintendo. You know what I mean? Nintendo does what it does. But the one thing that I can say about Nintendo is that they gotta go full hog into ideas, and it either works or it doesn't. But for the most part, they got a formula, and the formula works. They're not afraid to kind of try something strange and be Nintendo, for better or for worse. This is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to talking about Nintendo's music. There are so many other Nintendo favorites on my list, and if you want to drop some more of yours, definitely do that in the comments below. Feel free to join the Discord if you want to hang out and join the Meatball Kingdom. The links are in the description, and of course, if you want to support the channel, definitely check out patreon.com/Marco Meatball for that. Thanks a ton, and I'll see you later. Bye. Stop recording. Hey, shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, yo, shimmy, yay. It does remind me of Katamari for sure. The one called Now or Never that I like. Oh, is that the one? Is that the one? I love that track. Hold on. It's Now or Never. Splatoon. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Splatoon's 3 is the one I like more, though. That one's not crazy. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Yeah, I love this track. Yeah, that's a banger. I love that. See, it's so interesting because subjectivity when it comes to music is so interesting because, like, I don't like the first one at all, but I like the third one quite a bit. You know, it's cool. There's just so much. There's so much variability with our own subjective taste when it comes to music, which I find just immensely fascinating. Oh, it was color. That's right. Hold on one second. I want to see if I can finally. Can I? Did they release the behind the scenes?
Who here has heard of?
I don't think they did. They did not. Did they? No, they did not. All right. I can't wait to share. Oh, that's another video I'm filming. Oh no, I'm good. We can start. What's it called tomorrow? We can start Twilight Princess tomorrow, because on the 10th I'm recording with the composer who composed my song for Outer Worlds 2. So I'm gonna announce to the whole YouTube channel, because I've only announced it on Twitter and in my Discord, my tracks for Outer Worlds. So once the tracks are out, which I think is any day now, then I'll be able to officially like announce it to, and also we're gonna do like a musical breakdown of one of my tracks, which is really cool. So it's gonna be me, it's gonna be Alexa, who did the soundtrack for Horizon Zero Dawn 2, and I think the lyricist who wrote out the lyrics. We're going to have like a dissection of one of the songs that I sang in Outer Worlds 2, which is super cool. I hope people will watch that. And also I get to like share that I was in it, which is really, really fun. So while we're here, should we test out Twilight Princess, see if it works? Since we don't have very many of us, I can kind of do whatever I want. Yeah, let me set up my Wii U again. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Remember this guy? Midna! Midna! Where's the... Okay, plug that in. All right, that's plugged in. Then here. All right, let's see. All right. Hopefully this works. What is that terrible sound? That made a terrible noise. All right, let's see. 4K. Oh, game time. All right, how do I do this again? Can you hear that? Or, well, do you hear that? Yes. Okay. All right, hold on. I forget how this works. Because it should be display capture. You see that? I assume yes. Do you see that, guys? You see it? Okay. All right, let's see. Doo-doo. That's so beautiful, isn't it? Wow, that's really entrancing, isn't it? Oh, what? I can use the... I can use the Pro Controller? Ayo, I might be... Well, I kind of want to use the gamepad, to be honest. I bought this for like... Alright, word. Oh, the gamepad has maps and inventory. Alright, never mind. What else is on here? I forget. Twilight Princess. Wii Sports Club, Mario Party 10, Mario Kart 8, Super Mario 3, Mario Tennis, Ultra Smash, Shovel Knight. Oh, the original Splatoon is on here. That's funny. NES Remix, Captain Toad, New Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Maker, Terraria randomly. Okay. Alright, perfect. Alright then. So tomorrow... Tomorrow we will start this. That sounds good. That sounds fun. Alright, so tomorrow I need to figure out what time. I feel like I should start early. Maybe I start at like, what, 9 Eastern? Maybe we start at 9 Eastern tomorrow. That's it? Yeah, because I'm not playing right now. Opera singer plays Twilight Princess for the first time. Part 1. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I should still film a couple more videos, but it's probably okay. Want to see the thumbnail for this one? Here, let me show you. You get first look. Oops. The fuck? Oh, it's because I turned off display. Look at this thumbnail. So funny. All right, I'm gonna set this up. Twilight Princess. All right, and then new playlist. All right, we'll start at tomorrow's the 6th. Yeah, we'll start at 9 a.m. Eastern. Yep, let's do that. All right. Okay, guys. Well, this has been a very productive day. Thank you so much. I got to go watch some episodes of Edge Runners. Thanks for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow morning, and we will watch. I won't be just to set expectations. So Friday is a big day. Friday we have our Patreon live stream. Then at 5 o'clock we'll be watching where the winds meet, sort of the launch program, because I'm really intrigued. Then I think I still want to film videos on Monday, so maybe Monday morning. I just want to get us started with Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. So Monday I have to coordinate and do some stuff. So it won't be like every day, but it will be like a slow kind of burn through November, basically. Okay. All right, you guys. Just because I need to make sure that I'm also like keeping up with my other responsibilities. So I'll talk to you guys later. Be well, and talk to you soon.